Hello grade 3, hope you are fine. Today our lesson is about the equivalent proper fraction. How can we form two equivalent proper fractions? Let's see this problem. Let's read it together. Rawan and Lobna baked two different cakes. Rawan put chocolate chips on 3/4 of her cake. Lobna wants to put strawberry on the same part of her cake as Rawan if her cake is divided into eighths. How many eighths of the cake does she need to cover with a strawberry? Okay, I need the equivalent fraction of Rawan and Lobna. Okay, let's complete and show this by drawing. Okay, this is Lobna's or Rawan's. This is Rawan's cake divided into 3/4, and this is Lobna's cake. Look here, it's divided into eighths. So my question is, how many eighths that equivalent to 3/4? Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/8 is equivalent to 3/4. Let's see again using this bar model. Okay, what do we have here? Quarter. Each quarter contains 2/8. Okay, Rawan needs to cover 6/8 of cake with strawberry to represent 3/4 or 3/4 of chocolate chips. Okay, what happened here? Okay, look here, what happened? 3 becomes 6 and 4 becomes 8. Again, to become big, we should multiply up and down the same amount. 3 times what number? Give me 6. 3 by 2. And 4 by 2 equals 8. So each quarter divided into 2 equal parts. Okay, two fractions are equivalent if they have the same value and cover the same number of parts of a whole. Okay, let's see the next. Here we have, in the first example, 2/4. I need to know from this bar model the equivalent fraction. Okay, first we will color 2/4. Let's see here, I will color 2/4. See how many equivalent to 2/4? It's a half. So it's a half, it's equivalent to 2/4. So I'm gonna write 1. So what happened? 2 becomes 1. 2 becomes small. We should divide up and down with the same amount. Divided 2 up and down. 2, any number divided itself equal 1. 2 divided 2 equals 1. And 4 divided 2 equals 2. Again, one more time. This is the completed fraction, 2/3. Okay, so I'm gonna color 2/3. See how many equivalent fraction? This is 1, 2, 3, and the 4. 4/6. This is 1, 2, 3, and the 4. So it's equivalent to 1/3, equivalent to 2 to 4/6. How can we get it? Okay, 4 becomes 2. What happened? Becomes small. 2 becomes small. We should divide. Divided up and down. Whatever we do in the top, I do on the bottom. Divided what number? Divided 2. Excellent. Okay, 4 divided 2 equals 2, and 6 divided 2 equals 3. Again, one more time. What is the completed fraction here? It's 3/6. I'm gonna color 3/6, and we will see how many, what is the equivalent fraction for this. Look here. I've got 3. The equivalent exactly equals half. So what happened? Okay, by 3 and by 3. Okay, 1 becomes a 3, so it's become 1 by 3 equals 3, 2 by 3 equals 6. Look here, again one more time. With 3, the completed fraction is 3/4. So I'm gonna color 3/4. 1, 2, 3. So look here, the equivalent fraction is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 eighths. What happened to 3 to become 6? To become big, we should multiply again. 1 up and down. Multiply 2 up and down. Let's see the next. This example, the first one, divide into 6 equal parts. The half, each half divided into 6 equal parts. Look here. So I put the bottom 6. And okay, the bottom is each one of those equals 6. 1/6. So half, it's equivalent for how many? Look, 1, 2, 3, 3. 3/6. Okay, let's see the next. I will divide it into 10 equal parts. So I put in the bottom 10. This is half and half. Put 10. So I'm gonna cut this. Okay. What do we do? 2 becomes 10. We should multiply up and down by 5 by 5. So 1 by 5 equals 5. So each half we will cut it into 5 equal parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each part consists of 1 or include 1/10. Three, 4, and 5. A half equals 5/10. Let's see here. We have 6 equal parts. The 2/3, so we represent 2/3 in this bar model. This is third, another third, another third. So these are 2/3. And I'm gonna put in the bottom 6. 3 becomes 6. 3 by 2. Excellent. Up and down. 2 by 2. 4. So each 1/3 will divide it into 2 equal parts. So all of them are 6. Okay. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6. Yes. 5/6, 7/6. So the 2/3 equivalent to 4/6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See the next? Okay. Patterns of the equivalent fraction. Focus here. How can we identify the pattern of equivalent fraction? A half equals 2/4, 3/6, and 4/8. What happened to the numerator? Each time I will add 1 in the numerator part. 1 becomes 2, then 2 becomes 3. Each time I will add 1, 3, then 4. Then I will add 2 in the bottom. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Another 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So the numerator increases by 1 and the denominator increases by 2. Let's see. Okay, I found the denominator in each fraction twice or double the numerator. Okay. I found the numerator increases by 1 time, as we told you before. Okay, I found that the denominator increases by 2 each time in the bottom. Okay, so identifying pattern and the relation between numerator and denominator helps us to understand equivalent fraction better. Let's see the next. Here we have, I'm gonna discover the pattern. What happened? Look here. This is the first fraction. Okay? 1/3. So it increases 1 in the numerator part and 3 in the denominator part. Why? Because the first fraction, it's 1/3. 1 in the top each time and 3 in the bottom each time. So 1 plus another 1, it's 2. Again, I will increase 3, then 4. So the denominator increases by 3 each time, and I will increase 1 in the numerator each time. Okay, let's see here. 1/4, this is the first fraction, okay? Or the smallest fraction here. 1/4, it's equivalent to those fractions. How do we know the equivalent fraction here? So 1/4, each time I will add 1 in the numerator and I will add 4 in the denominator. Okay, so this is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay, the pattern is, okay, the denominator increases by 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 4 equals 12. Then 12 plus 4 equals 16. And the numerator increases by 1, as we see here. Look at the last one. It's a tricky one. 1/2 equals how many eighths? Okay, I told you before, I will see the first fraction. I will increase by 1 and I will increase by 2 in the denominator. But here it's different. Look, miss, it increases by 6 each time. Is this correct? No. Let's see here. We will increase by 2 in the denominator each time, as we see here. 1/2, then 2/4, 1 in the top, another 2 in the bottom. 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Then equals, what else? 3/6, 3 in the top and 6 in the bottom. Then the last one is 4/8. So it's a tricky one. Take care. The denominator increases by 2 each time. Look at this example. 1/8 equals 3/24. What happened to 1 to become 3? To become big, we should multiply 1 by 3 equals 3. 8 by 3 equals 24. Okay? So the missing number here is 3. Okay? However, we have some steps in order to get the answer. Here, what is the completed part? The top part. Okay. Look here, what happened to number 1 to become 10? To become big, we should multiply whatever we do in the top, I will do in the bottom. By 10 up and down. So 5 by 10 equals 50. So the answer or the missing number is 50. So I'm going to choose 50. Again, what is the completed part? The bottom part or the top part? 7 becomes 14. To become big, we should multiply up and down. 7 by what number? Give me 14. Of course, by 2, up and down. So 1 by 2 equals 2. So I'm going to choose 2. Again, one more time. 1/9 equals 9 over what number? I don't know. Look, what is the completed part? The completed part is the top part. 1 becomes 9. To become big, we should multiply 1 by what number? Give me 9. By 9, of course. Up and down. 9 by 9, 14, 81, sorry. So I'm gonna choose 81. Again, one more time. What is the completed part here? 6 and 24, the bottom part. 6, how can we make 6 24? Excellent. We should multiply up and down. By 4, up and down. So 1 by 4 equals 4. So the answer will be 4. Again, one more time. 1 becomes 9. Okay, 1 by 9, up and down. 4 by 9 equals 36. I'm gonna choose 36. Okay. Representing the equivalent fraction on the number line. Okay, I'm gonna study how can we represent equivalent fractions on the number line. Look at this example. Khalid and Hanan had 2 sandwiches of same size. If Khalid ate 2/4 of his sandwich, while Hanan ate 4/8 of her sandwich, did they eat an equal amount of their sandwich? Explain your answer using the number line. Okay, let's see here. To show the equivalent or equality of 2/4 and 4/8 using number line, draw a number line for equal parts. Remember, we should put the benchmarks 0 and 1. And then the first one, I'm gonna color, or I'm gonna specify, or line, or cut this number line into 4 equal parts, into 4s. This is 0 over 4 and 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. So she ate 2/4 of her sandwich. Okay, then I will draw the same number line, but it's cut. We cut it into 8 equal parts, into 8s. So draw another number line with 8 equal parts and label the fraction for it. You see, it's underneath or under 2/4. So 2/4 equal 4/8. So we can say that any 2 fractions are equivalent if they are at the same point on the number line. Look here, it's under each other or the same under the same point. Okay, let's see the next. How can we get the equivalent fraction using the number line? 2/4. So I'm gonna represent the first fraction in the first number line. Look here, 0. It's cut it into how many parts? This is 1. We drop 0 and we didn't count 0. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can represent 2/4 in the first number line as we have 0 and 1. 0 over 4. I'm sorry. Okay, then 4 over 4. Yes, 1 over 4, 2 over 4, 3 over 4. This is 2 over 4 that we know we need. Okay, again we drop 0 and we will count how many dashes here or lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I will cut it into 8 equal parts. So 0 over 8 and 8 over 8, and then 1 over 8, 2 over 8, 3 over 8, 4 over 8, 5 over 8, 6 over 8, 7 over 8. So the equivalent fraction to 2/4 just below it, we got the same point, it's 4 over 8. So the answer will be 4 over 8. Then we have here 2/3. I'm gonna represent in the first one. Drop 0. This is 1, 2, 3. So it's cut it into 3 equal parts. 0 over 3. Then 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 3 over 3 or 3/3. So this is 2/3. I need to identify the fraction that is below this point of 2 over 3. Okay, let's see here. Drop 0 and count how many lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will cut it into 6 equal parts. So I'm gonna prepare the benchmark 0 over 6 and 6 over 6. This is 1 over 6, 2 over 6, 3 over 6, 4 over 6, 5 over 6. And the equivalent fraction 2/3 equal 4/6. Okay, so I will write 4 over 6. The last one, it's a homework for you. Let's solve some story problems on equivalent fraction. Here we have, how can we solve story problems involving equivalent fractions? Heidi and Nihal made 2 large equal pizzas. If Heidi divided her pizza into 6 equal parts and ate 2/6 of her pizza, while Nihal divided her pizza into 12 equal parts, and both of them ate the same amount of fraction of their pizza. Find the fraction representing the Nihal ate. Using bar model, I've got 3 methods. The first one, using the bar model. Okay, let's see here. I will cut the first one into 6 equal parts. Then I will cut it the next bar model into 12 equal parts. The first one, the first girl ate 2/6. Then the second, I'm gonna discover, okay, how many parts did she ate? The other girl ate. So 2/6, I don't know, it's 12. So what happened? 6 by what number give me 12? By 2, up and down. Okay, 6 by 2 equals 12, 2 by 2 equals 4. So it's 4/12. So I'm gonna discover it's 4/12. Okay, if I'm gonna use the picture model, okay, we can represent by using a circle or a square or anything. Okay, here we have, I'm gonna represent 2/6. I cut it into 6 equal parts. Then here I will cut it into 12 equal parts. Then, as we did before, I'm gonna search how can we make 6 as 12 to become big. We should multiply up and down. So the equivalent fraction 4 over 12. And I will each shade 4 parts out of 12. Using the number line, we make 2 numbers line. The first one is divided into 6 equal parts, and the second line divided into 12 equal parts. Remember, we should include the benchmark 0 and 1. Okay, and just know the fractions that is below in the number line. Okay, let's solve a problem here. Sama and Yahya had 2 cakes. Sama cut her cake into 5 equal parts and ate 5/5 of it. Yahya cut his cake into 10 equal parts. What fraction of cake must Yahya eat if he wants to eat same amount of cake as Sama? Solving 3 models. Okay, I've got bar model, picture model, and number. Let's see the first one. I'm gonna make the bar model, divided it first into 5 equal parts. Okay, fifths. She ate only 1/5. Okay, this is for Sama. And Yahya, I will cut the same fifths, and then let's discover what do we do here. This is 5th equivalent to space. I've got the total number. We put it in the denominator. What happened to number 5 to become 10 to become big? We should multiply up and down by 2 up and down. Okay. So it's 2/10. So I'm gonna here divide it into tenths. Okay, 1/10. Okay. This 1/5 equivalent to 2/10. Okay, let's see how can we do the picture model. Draw anything, square or rectangle or circle. I'm gonna draw 2 equivalent or equal rectangles, and I will divide it into 5 equal parts. Okay, for example, this is for Sama and this is for Yahya. Okay, this is make fifths. Each one it's a fifth. I'm gonna divide each one into 2 equal parts, so it becomes 10th. Okay, so this is 10th. We make a picture model. Then I will draw the numbers line, 2 numbers line. Don't forget the benchmarks, 0 and 1. Okay, 0, the first one for Sama, I will cut it into 5 equal parts, so I put 0 over 5 and 5 over 5, that's equal 1. Then I will cut it into 5 equal parts. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I will also cut the second one into 5 equal parts, then I will cut it again. Okay, here we have each dot contains or represent a fifth. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and the last one is 5/5. Here I'm gonna cut each part into 2 equal parts, into 2 pieces, in order to form 10th. And make the benchmarks 0 over 10 and 10 over 10. Then this is 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10. Remember, I need the equivalent fraction to 1/5. Just below it, it's 2/10. Yes, it's equivalent for 1/5. Okay, the last one, it's homework for you. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Don't forget, like and share and subscribe, and goodbye.